Scott, a disappointing afternoon, disappointing scoreline, of course.
Yeah, of course, I think we set off in the game really well. I thought we started really, really well, without really threatening them. But I thought we looked like we were the team in charge, and then we can't defend a moment for their goal well enough. And we can't come to a place like this and be loose or sloppy or not engaged enough to do our job really well. And we kind of gift them that first goal, but I felt we continued to play well. Probably for about, I think the first 20 minutes, certainly 25 minutes of the first half, I thought without actually threatening the goal, I felt that we were still okay. And then the back end of the second half, we came under a bit of pressure, which is normal, coming up against a really good, strong side in Bradford, and tough place to come, and we come under a bit of pressure. What I did ask of the players was for us to show real character in the second half, not to defend deep, which I felt we did at Tranmere last week, and we ended up kind of defending the box for pretty much 45 minutes. We didn't do that today. I felt we showed character to keep going. And yeah, I just felt that the players kept going. They showed real character and a good attitude to stay in the game. Second goal was a poor goal, again, another gift in my opinion. Yeah, you can't come to a place like this and give 2 goals away. We're disappointed, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, it was always never a good time to concede, but that second one felt like a killer blow, and especially the way it came.
It did, but I still felt that if we get, I think Dan Horsey had a chance at the near post after their second, I believe, so that would have made it 2-1. I felt that we could have, if we'd have sneaked one, I felt that we'd have put them under pressure. I think it would have been a different outcome. But not to be. We have to stick together. We have to dust ourselves down. We have to get down the road. Listen, we're asking very young players to play against really experienced players that, like, in the back line, we're very, very young. We haven't got any other defenders at the moment that are available. When you think about it, we're missing Nathan Thompson, we're missing Jack Sanders, we're missing Lawrence Maguire, who are 3 proper experienced players, and we're, Charlie Wallett's in his second start today in league football. Thought he did really well. Nico's been asked to play every minute of every game. Luke Offord's been out for 4 to 6 weeks, and then he's played 2 90 minutes. We're really threadbare at the back end of the pitch at the moment, and and listen, it's just the way it is at the moment. We've got some injuries that we've got to get some of these players back fit to help the boys who are playing. But I really felt that the players showed character and kept in the game. I thought they tried right until the last minute. I really believe that.
You said that sometimes you feel the side have to go a goal down, or be behind to kind of show a bit more what they're about. I mean, the best spell probably was, the best chance certainly was post 2-0.
Yeah, possibly, but I do believe that before they score their first, we're in charge of the game. I know that we didn't create anything, but we were in charge of the game. I thought that we looked the better team before they score. I know it was only 11 minutes, but it was a good start to the game, apart from us not being engaged in that moment and not doing our job properly, and then we turn the ball over, they score. But I still think that for a good 10 minutes after that we continued. I don't think it rocked us, but then probably back end of the first half we then succumbed to a little bit of pressure from them. They're a good side, right? They're up there for a reason. Graham's been here, I don't know, maybe not far short of 2 years, and he's had that group for a while now, and you can clearly see how fit and strong and powerful they are, and they're good at what they do. We had to probably create more in that first. Well, not probably. We definitely had to create more in that first half while we were in charge, and I think that second half we did create a little more. We just got to keep going. We're not where we want to be. I understand that, and I understand everybody's frustration. We're frustrated in there. But I can't fault the effort of the players. I think it's really clear to see that the players are working extremely hard. They stayed in the game for me. Even at 2-0, they stayed in the game.
You've got, I suppose, a fairly big week coming up because you've got a week on the training pitch and then 3 games in kind of 7 days.
Yeah, perfect. You know, let's get down the road, dust ourselves down, recover, stick together. That's important that we stick together, and we have a good week on the training ground and go into a home game and you know we've got to kind of try and find a way of winning, and it doesn't really matter what it looks like at this stage.
Thank you.
How tough are things at the minute? You know, what's the mood like amongst the players?
I think the mood's real. The overriding feeling is probably frustration more than anything, based on the fact that we know we're a good side. We're just not getting the results to prove that, and that's the frustrating thing for the players. We've just spoken there, a number of the players have spoken. It's frustration more than anything because, you know, we feel as if we're not miles away from where we need to be. But we are miles away from where we need to be, if that makes sense. So, you know, we're so close, but yet so far, you know. We've got to make sure that we just continue to work really hard on the training pitch and stick together. Listen, there's lots of good things about that game today. We played against a really good side who went toe-to-toe with Birmingham in the week, by the way. And we're not there yet. We're not. We've got a lot of new players. We've got, like I say, a really young back three. Luke Hofford in the back three, who's been out for like a period of time, and we're asking him to play 90 minutes and 90 minutes again. We've got no other defenders at the moment, and it's finding to be really tough. But I'm proud of the players for showing a real character in that game. I thought they stuck to it. They didn't drop their heads at 2-0. They carried on. They continued in vain. And, you know, did we create enough chances? No. Was we defensively strong in moments? No, we wasn't. So yeah, just disappointed. But yeah, I'm pleased we've got a week of training, and I'm pleased we've got some games coming up that we should really kind of like be happy that we're playing, and we need to get out there and get some results and get some results fast.